Hi, my name is James and I've got a pressure washing business for sale. I thought I'd take a few minutes and put together a complete video showing you all the equipment in the unit and how it actually operates, that we can get an idea what it is for sale before you come over and take a look. Everything is contained within this 1996 Astrovan. Has about 230 some odd thousand miles on the van. Runs real good. It is a work van. It has its normal dents and dings and things that stick on the doors and things like that. But it's a very good, reliable unit. The reason that I chose the Astrovan is because it has a lot of space on the inside. I was able to put brand new shocks on the back that are spring assisted for towing to be able to hold the weight of this thing. It's got good heavy duty tires on it. Braking system works. Replaced the water pump on there, so the cooling system's all up to snuff. It's really a good unit. The big advantage of having it in a van, which most people don't realize, is that unlike putting it on a lawn trailer where all your equipment is sitting there, if you go into Home Depot, someone can steal your stuff. Most neighborhoods don't allow it with the covenants to park in the driveway. You get in trouble for having a trailer loaded with equipment there. You have no problem with this trailer, with the van set up as the way it is. You close the door and lock it, and no one's the wiser. In addition to having all the commercial equipment in the van, this unit also comes complete with a trailer. This is a trailer that I bought to make a second backup unit for myself. I completely stripped the trailer, rebuilt the trailer. I did not get to the point where I got an extra motor and pump for it yet. But if you already have a small unit that you're starting with and you're looking to upgrade to a bigger one, your smaller unit can bolt right on here and you'll have two complete units. Why don't we take a few minutes and let me show you what the trailer is. Unlike most trailers, which are lawn trailers that people strap water tanks into, this is an all-steel construction trailer that was built from day one to be a pressure washing trailer. It has a 200-gallon water tank on here. It has its own filter system where the hose runs off. This little area that goes right here is where you would mount your pump and pressure washer from the current small unit that you have. And you can either get a V-twin with it on there, or you can get a 13 horsepower Honda with a pump and mount it on there as well. It does come equipped with a burner on here. I have not had a chance to test the burner itself to see if it actually works because there is no power source hooked up to it. However, I was able to test it under high pressure, the coils, and the coils do not leak. It holds water as it comes in and out through the system, which is a big thing. There's only one moving part, and that's a burner unit that comes down below that has about 3 bolts that bolt it up, and the wires come up through here, and then it hooks up to a fuel system. That complete unit, brand new, is $400, and every moving part is encased in it. And now that you know that the coil works, for $400 you could slap it on the bottom and know you basically have a brand new coil. This unit alone, if you try and price them for a pressure washer, is about $2,400. So it's a really good thing to have on here. You don't have to have the hot water hooked up to use it. If you just have a 13 horsepower and a cold unit, you've got your water tank, you have a diesel tank here, but you also have a fuel tank. You have a battery to start your machine over there. You can use the trailer without the heat. The trailer has been completely stripped, repainted, clear coated, brand new LED lights, brand new wiring front to back. Tires are good. Like I said, I bought this not to flip it, but it was for my own personal business. Made it to match my whole little unit and to look professional when you show up at a job site, not like you've got a lawnmower trailer with a bunch of equipment bolted onto the back. The van here, let's go take a look at some of the features that we have of the van. This is a commercial pressure washing unit. This is different than the 13 horsepower with a small pump on it that you see on the little cart that most people have. This is designed to be able to do driveways and commercial buildings. As we step over here, also to know the business does come complete with the name. If you want to use it, 5-Star Power Washing. It also comes with the phone number there for the business. And it also comes with 500 flyers and 1,000 business cards. Now these door hanger flyers are great for walking through the neighborhoods and hanging them on there. They've got your prices already here for washing of the houses and also of the driveways. The one big advantage of having a van over something else is the fact that you can slide the door open like this to the side and you can get access right
into the hose reel. Having your hose reel here makes it easy to pull out, set up, and when you're done, roll everything back in here. There is 150 feet of hose right here on this unit. This is high quality 5,000 PSI gray non-marking hose. This is pretty much the best hose you can get because it has 2 strands of wire wrapped around the outside, not a single strand like most people use. Heavy duty, will last forever. You have a 150-gallon water tank that's mounted in the unit itself and strapped down. You have a 26-gallon bleach chemical tank here that's set up for your chemicals to do the driveway with. And then you also have what everybody needs, a couple of gallon sprayer to do spot areas. This tank was set up that when you drive the vehicle, you dump the water, and I'll show you how you do that in just a moment, so that you drive around with almost no water in it. Using a special system that I have with adjustable pipes like this, you can fill this thing up anywhere from 35 gallons to run to all the way to 150 gallons worth of water on here, depending on what you want to do when you're using it. It also has the chemical injectors, which are here, which are downstream, that plug into the high quality hose reel so that you can do your chemicals without running them through your pump. This is the best way to do it. If you run it through your pressure washer pump, you'll destroy the packings of the pump rather quickly and need a new pump rebuilt. Let's step around to the back. One of the main things that people talk about, the disadvantage of using a van, is the fact that you don't get enough air. This Astro van with these doors was picked in particular because of the fact of the airflow. All the windows open, the doors open, the side windows open, allowing you to have plenty of ventilation when you're running. This is the heart of this unit. This is a 20 horsepower, 4,000 PSI, 5.5 gallon belt-driven pressure washer. This unit itself retails for about $4,000. In the pressure washing world, PSI is not the important number. If you go to Home Depot, you can buy a pressure washer that has a lawnmower motor on it for $250 that has 3,500 PSI. And it's nowhere near the 4,000 of this. What's important is called gallons per minute, or GPM. Most units have 1.5 to 2 gallons a minute, like from Home Depot. This here has 5.5 gallons a minute. And 5.5 gallons a minute is what you need to commercially be able to clean something. It's the difference between washing your driveway using a garden hose or a fire hose. So that's an important thing there. This unit also does come complete with a surface cleaner. This is an 18-inch surface cleaner, which is the best size to use. Anything bigger and it runs too slow, this is just the right size. It's got your hose hooked here that's plumbed into the tank, and a 7.5 gallon marine duty fuel canister back there. This entire unit has been plumbed from the back with a shut-off valve right there, a commercial filter right there that runs into the back of the pump. As you can see, everything is lined up. I spent a lot of time making sure it was level and lined before I plumbed it. In addition, this unit has a dump valve. As you can see, this hose comes all the way back here with another shut-off valve at the back, and simply by adding a piece of pipe into the back, you can dump the water at the street level before you move out right against the curb. So that's another great feature. Once everything is done with this, all you've got to do is sit in here and roll up your hose, put your surface cleaner back, roll up the hose on the side, dump the water in your tank, close the doors, and you're ready to go. So now why don't we take a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how long it takes to turn around and actually start this rig up, hook it up, and be able to start pressure washing a driveway. I want to show you the advantage of having a unit like this and how simple and quick it is. Before I do the demonstration, I wanted to take a moment and let you know that the unit also does come with a hot water boiler, just like you saw on the back of the trailer. This one is portable, designed to work with cold units, and designed to allow you to plug your cold unit into it and run it. It does run off of 110. You can either run it off of a small generator or a house current, or for that matter an inverter if you have enough batteries set up where you're getting electricity from your vehicle. This is the unit itself. It's designed to work with the 5.5 gallon per minute unit that we have. It's got its own fuel tank on the back, completely self-contained, only has 2 buttons, one to turn it on in the front and one to run it up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and it has the connections down below for inlet and outlet. And I'm going to wash part of the driveway with it so that way you can get an idea of how this unit works. Once again, that's about a $1,500 unit, probably about $1,000 to buy that used in itself, and is very beneficial if you have anything that has to do with gum or really greasy areas.